Hey, Cannabruhz and Cannababes, you're stepping into the world of elevated conversations on the Cannabruhz podcast. I'm your host, Jarrell, joined by the one and only dopest EA himself, Corey. And together, we're your guide through the highs and depths of the Cannaverse. Today, we're diving into motivation. We're talking about those things that keep entrepreneurs going. What drives them? What's their purpose, their why? And we're having a little fun for the holidays, talking about some fun stories on barbershop stories with Corey, about some family drama. Man, look, don't listen to me. Just listen to the rest of the episode. We're gonna have some fun. All right. And make sure that you join your favorite two names looking to put you on game with difference-making strategies and positive financial guidance. So grab your favorite strain, open your notes app, and kick back for another episode of the Cannabruhz podcast. Let's get it. Boom! What's popping?
What's good?
What's popping? It's your boy Jarrell.
And I'm Corey.
And we are
the Cannabruhz.
Yo, welcome back to the Cannabruhz podcast, man. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good. It's coming back off the holiday season.
Yep.
It can be tough getting back on your game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, damn, I got to clear my head, or I got to get my head back focused on what I need to accomplish for the week.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, it's been a solid start to the day. Had today's leg day.
God, leg day. Now, normally leg day doesn't impact you to the next day, but you came in here limping.
Man, look, I love and hate leg day. I love leg day because it sucks so bad.
Mm.
And when you're able to accomplish something that sucks so bad, and then you get the gains from the suck, that's powerful. I didn't say, and no, don't look at me like that. I didn't say I'm sucking bad or anything like that. I just said it sucks so bad.
What did he say?
anyways. And so, that's the beautiful thing about leg day, right? It's like it's all full body movement, squats, deadlifts, leg press, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Lunges. It's all you and grit. And so I love it because afterwards I feel so refreshed. And it sucks, but at the same time,
then you I got through it.
Yeah, I got through it. It's like, and it's a release for me. It's like, it allows me to get it. One, allows me to have clarity in the rest of the day and just in my mind, right? Mm-hmm. But also, like, in the moment, it allows me to get any, like, if I'm frustrated, if I'm stressed about something, like I get to get that out of me while I'm struggling, right? It's like I
get that.
I got 3 more reps. I'm already gassed. I got to keep going, though. I got to keep going. And so, yeah, man. So to answer your question, I'm feeling good, man. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, just like you said, just coming off the first part of the holiday season, I guess if I don't really count Halloween, but some people do just because you get that fall feel. But now, like, Thanksgiving is over. Me and the wife were hosting Christmas this year for the family. So
dope.
That's cool, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really like it, enjoy, right? Like, not just love. I think love is kind of like, oh, okay, well, I love my in-laws. That's cool. Mm-hmm. But I actually like them too. Like,
Yeah.
So the in-laws and stuff like that will be here, like in the city and all that kind of stuff. And we're hosting, Christmas. So just trying to figure out, like, little small stuff. We're going Christmas decorations we got to put up. I know everybody be having their Christmas decorations up in June. We don't. I'll say, first of all, I'm not a super huge, like, holiday person where I'm just, like, going above and beyond for the holidays, like it's gonna change something. Yeah. I'm not, I know it sounds a little dark, you know what I'm saying? But it's the fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say also, I ain't about to give a Meek Mill came from the trenches type moment or anything like that, but you'd be like, yo, Christmas, like, what's so special about it?
I say, so it's a few things. So one, the thing about Christmas, which I find funny, is like, this is middle-aged man falling off roof season. Your big self shouldn't be up there on that roof trying to put them lights up.
And you ain't stretch first, boy.
Hey, boy, you ain't stretch.
You ain't stretch first. That's what I'm saying. You can't bend down as much as you need to.
Hey.
Now you leaned over. It's a wrap.
Look. It don't matter if it's a 1-story, 2-story. You out of there. You fall off that roof.
It's a wrap.
But the next thing I was gonna say is, so that's one great thing. Like with me having 2 toddlers, right?
Mm-hmm.
The things that used to give you joy, you kind of get that reemergence because she's like, pumpkin! Daddy, it's a pumpkin! Or it's lights! Daddy, you see the lights? Yeah, baby, I see them. Oh, it's so, she don't say it's cool, but she's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, she's just so, she's so enthralled with the lights, man. And it's kind of like, you get to relive that through them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, yeah, man, I'm like, that's exciting. So me for the holidays, I definitely feel how you feel about it. It's like, okay, it's Christmas, okay, to be back around next year until, your time is up on this earth, right? But when you get to experience that through your kids' eyes and stuff like that, that's where it's like, hey, it's Christmas time. It kind of gives you that bounce again and excitement.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. And I mean, I got a 10-year-old, so I mean, seeing Christmas repeatedly, it's been for the last 10 years. It's a her holiday. Yeah, it's for her. This year it's so funny because every year that's how you can kind of see like the progression and maturity of your kid. Yeah, what I'm saying, she's now, what she did this year was, she came up with, she had only 5 items on her list because she wants to increase the probability of getting all 5 items. I'm trying to. Is that a great strategy? It's a strategy.
Let me see. If I have 15 items, but that's okay. No. That's solid. Because if you have 15 items and of the 15, 5 of them are what you really want, but you get one of the other 10, you like
that you ain't care that much about.
But then why is it on your list?
Right. But that's what every kid does. They just start getting excited and they just start listing everything in their head.
You're right. I'm thinking too logically. You got to think from a child's brain, right?
And on top of that, not only did she only put 5 on the list, but there's multiple versions of the list.
Okay.
There's only 5 on each list, but there's a version that went to mom's side of the family, dad's side of the family, dad's side of the family, Bommy's side of the family. Yeah. Like, so she spread it out. There's like 3 or 4 versions of this list.
You said Bommy?
Bommy, bonus mom. So that's what she calls my wife.
I just wanted to clarify that. So people are like, oh, he banging?
Yeah. On bumped it.
It's like, no, it ain't that. It's
No. Bonus mom. So we shortened it to Bommy because I guess she's cool like that or whatever.
Dope. That's what's up.
Yeah, but so she sends it to, she got different versions of the list. So she's like, oh, yeah. On my mom's list, number 5 is changed to, this TV or whatever I want in my room, right? Mm-hmm. But that's not on the list that she gave us. Mm-hmm. But she told us, she was like, I got different versions of the list. I said, bruh, that's what happens when your kids start mature. Right. Strategy? You like, bro, now she adding strategy to Christmas list?
Right.
Nah, but she a thinker though, so I'm not surprised.
I'm more likely to get this with them, so let me throw this on that list.
Mm-hmm. That's her thing.
They don't want me watching TV like that, so I'm not going to put the TV on this list.
You go in for it. So the crazy thing about it is, there might be 15 items to go.
Right.
Yo, if you ever realize that your kid's a genius, shout out to my kid. But yeah, no, I mean, for that, that is the part that makes me love Christmas. Plus, I don't want to make it seem like I don't like family gatherings and stuff like that. Right. Thanksgiving was dope. 4th of July, dope. Whoever birthday, dope. Mm-hmm. It's just like, I'm saying like the Christmas thing. Mm-hmm. It's cool. So we're gonna do it our way, but we're gonna have some fun this time. But yeah, man, this holiday season is also interesting too, because we got so much stuff going on. And blending that and trying to find that balance as an entrepreneur during the holiday season, because your business I would say your business don't give a damn if it is the holiday, but depending on your business, it might thrive because it is the holiday. Right. Like, whether it's apparel or something like that. Oh, it's Cyber Monday, you know? So you have an online e-commerce situation, you know, like stuff like that. But your schedule does not give a damn that it's the holiday. So you got to like really have that balance, like with family, how to handle your spouse and their expectations of you during the holiday or during this important family moments, you know, so you got to like respect it. And, you know, as soon as you pick up that laptop, go into that email during a holiday trip or something like that, you'd be in trouble if you didn't communicate.
See, you know what?
Communicate.
What's dope is that's when you get that VA that doesn't celebrate the holidays that America celebrates.
Gems.
And you know, you let them work. so your business works while you spending time with your family. You know, and now you still got to check in if they got questions and stuff like that. Or you can just be like, hey, I'm not available. This is your list. I need you to get this done in that time frame. And I'll holler at you on Monday.
And that's the life. I got to give it to you, man. That boy dropping gems. Your boy dropping gems. Man. Get you a VA. All the entrepreneurs out there, if you trying to do this stuff by yourself, it's difficult. Matter of fact, with the team, it's difficult.
Facts.
like you can have you like this person's helping us with that person, you got that person, and still feel like I need like 6 more hours in a day. I still need like 6 more hours. Yeah, so man, y'all definitely make sure that you build teams so that it's easier during the holidays. Yep. I know for us at the moment, man, you know, we've been really focusing hard on like the marketing side and really like establishing, planting the flag for and upholding our brand.
Yep.
You know, the brand of the Cannabruhz Media, Harvest AF Financial Consulting, like
Seed to Success Method.
You know, it's,
all of that.
Man, what else? Another one, you know. But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff going on, but that's kind of what we wanted to talk to the people a little bit about today. Is like, yo, man, like not only how to handle a lot of this stuff, but just being transparent with y'all. Like, we're not gonna give you this fake. We're not gonna play the fake game of, you know, everything's super lovely and comfortable, and you know, and we ain't really doing too much. Everything's just rolling, and everything's residual. You know, like, no, they ain't really life for us. You know, you gotta understand that we really work hard for this. So when you see us like come up, you know, like, dang, bro, they really was grinding. Like, if they really was out there like going for it. Right.
I was bumping some Jeezy on the way over here.
Of course. This man right here, look, let me tell you this before you go into that. This man, look, if I had a gun to my head, man, I'd be like, we good, bro. He's like, you don't want to call your mom or nothing? No, we go. The question is, yo, what was Corey playing in the car? I was like, man, look, can I go ahead and answer fast, or now I start taking the sip to drink? He got the gun still to my head. I'm like, no, man, it's cool. Man, go ahead. It was Jeezy, man. Go and get that gun out my face, man. get that gun out my face.
Hey,
that man is like, I know people. Everybody rock with Jeezy. We from the South, so Jeezy, Boosie, Wayne, Gucci, like that Mount Rushmore of like the trap, and Tip. Can't forget Tip. Like that Mount Rushmore of trap artists that were everything about life in the early 2000s are still relevant today.
Yeah.
You know, this man right here is on, as far as the Jeezy wave, you are the number one person that I know that jams Jeezy. Like,
hey, man, look.
And he hasn't put Rick Ross on the Mount Rushmore.
Rick Ross is not on my Mount Rushmore. You know, look, first off, Jeezy said, I got a penthouse mindset. Why you still talking about the lobby? That's bars, bro. That's bars. Like, you think about that.
Yeah.
But look, I'll say this and then I'll say what I was originally going to say. Real recognize real, man. And the stuff that he's talking about, you can tell that I really lived it, man. Talking so much paper, counting so much paper, it'll hurt your head. But like, I respect the grind, and I respect the grind that he put in when he was coming up.
Respect, and it is relatable for you because that was the soundtrack.
Extremely.
When you were,
I mean, to this day. To this day. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. Yeah, man. Look. I have grinded.
Been on the grind for a while. The grind may switch, but the effort.
So long. Like, one day we'll probably sit down and no, it'll be in our book. But it's just like you take your past experiences, and then when you hear people talking about their experiences, and you're just like, no, he really did that.
Yeah.
The statement that he mentioned, that it was just like, yo, this is real.
That's real rap.
This is real, but you got to look at it from a different perspective versus what the world is seeing it as, right?
Okay. What was that?
So, he said the song was called "Scared of the Dark."
Okay.
And the hook is like, "Scared of the dark, scared of the dark. These brothers are scared of the dark," stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's saying all they want is the light. All they want to do is shine. All they want to do is be bright, right? But they're scared of the dark, right? And so it's like, and then you use the common euphemism of what's done in the dark comes to light, right? But see, when a lot of people say that, they mean that in a negative, perspective, right? Yeah. They're like, no, look, you can't hide what you do in the dark, baby, because it's gonna come to light.
That's what they say.
Everybody, and so talking about like celebrities and talking about all the stuff that they get in trouble for, right?
Yeah.
But on the inverse, that grind that you're putting in the dark that nobody knows about, it's gonna come to light.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Be patient.
It's eventually gonna come to light. And everybody's gonna see the hard work you put in, because so much work you put in the dark. So, again, that's why I like listening to Jeezy. And I mean, he don't break it down like that, but that's what he's saying.
But hip hop is an art that is meant to be broken down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ultimately, that's what he's saying. Form. He's like, everybody want to be in the spotlight, everybody want to shine, but they don't want to put that work in the dark. So you in today's terminology, you up here capping, trying to be in the spotlight. You out here trying to show, hey man, I got this, I got 17 businesses, I got this rollie, I got this.
Stop the cap.
But you in financial ruin, like. You trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. You running the Ponzi scheme. Like, so it ain't real money. It's you trying to turn fake money into real money versus you actually putting that work in and getting that loan money.
No bodybuilding, but you stay flexing. Jeezy said that.
No bodybuilding. That's bars.
Jeezy
stay. Hey.
No bodybuilding, but I stay flexing.
That's what it is, man. It's just like, let me not get on.
Hey, no, but the thing is, and it's true. Every entrepreneur that I know has a soundtrack. Music has been so important to like our lives. It's like to act like you don't need something to keep you going through all this when you're by yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Like you feel alone. And I mean, luckily in a lot of ways we have each other, but we divide and conquer a lot. So even in a partnership, you still can feel alone. Ultimately you're not alone, but in moments you can feel that way because maybe it's, I'm waiting on you to do something. So you by yourself in that moment or vice versa. Right. So that's just something, just some game. Like don't act like you don't need something to keep you going, man, because that's where the mental health part comes in.
Look, you listen to my playlist, you hear some Fred Hammond and then hear some Jeezy right after that. I'm blessed, blessed. Next thing you know it, it's about 3 a.m. or something. Or we some boys in the hood sell anything for prop. Boy, that's song right there, boy. That's whether I'm in the gym Classic. Or I'm about to put in that work. 5 a.m. on the corner clock.
Yeah.
Anyways,
all that.
A lot of people like I ain't never seen him talk like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Trying to give you all that real, man. This is a very transparent podcast.
Yeah, man. I, again, on this drive over here, I've been thinking about a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, man, a lot of people put their life in their bars on their tracks, like a lot of like artists and stuff. And I'm just like, what? Like a different perspective would be like if I were to die today, like my kids could listen to the podcast to see who their father was.
That's it.
And like that, and not to be morbid or anything like that.
No, let's get into it.
But like it's some real talk. It's like, I think about like, especially when we come on this podcast, like I have no problem sharing the knowledge that I have, but I don't talk to a lot of people like that because if you don't got a business mindset, if you ain't thinking about the penthouse and you focus on this lobby, we don't have a conversation to have right now.
I'm wasting my breath.
Yeah, like, and I've done that a lot when I was younger, in my mid 20s.
Just being excited about what you got going on and hoping that you can help somebody else elevate. It's a admirable thing. It's very noble of you to say, hey.
It was foolish of me. That's what it was.
At the same time.
That was a lot of energy wasted. Yeah. Like, bro, we just talked about this, but yeah, I know, man, but okay. Shame on me. Mm-hmm. Hey, I wish you much success, but that's you.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be giving you free game anymore.
That's it. And the thing about it is, and that's the maturity, I guess, is that you recognize that it is on you. That's completely your fault.
It is.
Because whatever plans they got for their life, it's only wrong to you because that's not the plans you have for your life. That's not the expectations that you have. That's another tough thing about being a business owner, right? Because you have a whole, you build out a whole crew, a whole team of people who maybe you can ask whatever questions that you want to ask during the interview process as you want about ambition and drive and initiative and all that things that, how interview questions are, right? But you can ask all those things and they can answer all of them right. And you feel like they're the perfect fit to be with you. But that does not mean they are where you are as far as your business mind, your business acumen, and your internal motor that you have that's kept you grinding. You've been an entrepreneur how many years now?
Shit, my whole life.
Yeah.
Look,
you know what I mean? Like that man told me, like one of the first things as far as like background stuff that you told me, was, hey man, I used to be the candy man. Carter, is that true? Yeah. Of course, our producer Carter, y'all know Carter. He went to high school with Corey, so hey man, he's that guy that's like, man, he wasn't selling dope. He lying in his raps. He rapping like Jeezy. He living like Malibu's Most Wanted. It's a lie.
Look, man, we had a band trip coming up, and I needed to raise money for my band trip, and I was like, well, people out here selling chocolates and shit. Let me sell some chocolates, but let me buy my own stuff.
You brought it from a supplier yourself.
Yeah, shout out to Sam's Club.
Come on.
I had a Sam's
supplier for a lot of people.
Look.
For the nacho lady in the hood.
I got $60 on my, was it 16th birthday? I got $60 on my 16th birthday. Went and got a Sam's membership. Like, come on, let's talk. Y'all want to talk that talk? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, damn. When it got a Sam's membership.
16 years old.
And I went and got me, let me see, $65. And then with the remainder, went and got me one of those variety assortment packs that was $13.99. And that was like the Skittles and the Starbucks and all that stuff. I said Starbucks. Starburst. Damn, Starbucks? You got an assortment of Starbucks? It got the Skittles and the, let me think. Oh, man. Different types of Skittles. So it was the purple pack, the red pack, and had the sour Skittles, and then had the Starburst in there. And I I was selling the mess out of them. And then I made the money for my band trip. And I was like, I can't stop.
Had a vision. I'm a visionary.
Can't stop until you fucking choke somebody else.
Hey man, we ain't gotta talk about it. Hey man,
First of all, hey Carter, you gotta have a microphone.
I'll bring mine.
Next week, our featured guest is definitely gonna be our own producer, Carter, for sure.
I had a guy run off with some of my product in high school. And it was
What you do, Jeezy?
It was a bag of chips. No, it was like a couple bag of chips. The little small bags too. And I choked his ass out and left him on the concrete. His legs were kicking, and then they stopped kicking, and then I let him go. But I didn't realize I was choking him that hard where he was on. Yeah, man. Hey, I had a lot of pent up aggression. Look. Oh man, I feel bad even telling this story, but it's real life, man. I had a lot of pent up aggression, and he felt that day. He felt that day.
That's hilarious.
Ain't nobody ran off of my stuff though no more.
Yeah. No, that grind got to start. You know what's funny? I bet they won't do that.
Hey, how many people was out there, Carter? Like,
oh, there's an audience.
Yeah, man, proved himself like Craig. He proved himself like when Craig threw that brick at Debo.
There was a lot of people out there, man. And oh man, and I thank God that he didn't go tell his parents and file assault charges because there was a camera. It was a camera there. It was, yeah.
And ain't that crazy though? Because the difference in your life is that he didn't. When there's other people where they did, like somebody did say something, and now the trajectory of their life, they had to overcome that. Mm-hmm. And then domino effect led to something else and led to something else. When in reality, it was, hey, young man that needs to learn how to deal with his emotions better. Mm-hmm. Right? Just, need to grow up.
That's why we played so much football, man. I was hitting the shit out of people, boy. I'm so serious. I was terrible. No pads. I mean, I'm talking full, like, I don't care. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, before I go
deep.
Go too deep down that rabbit hole, man. Yeah, man, I got that money, made my money for the band trip at 16. And I kept it going. Because one thing my mama told me, she said, if I bought it for you, I can take it away. Right? Bet. I'm gonna make my own money. And whenever I got in trouble though, and I was furious. She took my product away. Locked it up. I was furious.
The candy?
Took it away.
Choked his mom out,
and
man.
Now,
it's crazy. their relationship still ain't the same. Change the trajectory of their relationship. You choked your mama out. She still got that little ring around her neck. Shout out to Miss Millsap.
Oh.
R.I.P.
Oh.
Hey man, he was young, man. Y'all give him
some slack. Cut me some slack.
Oh my God.
Oh. Good times. Everybody got a story of where the grind first started, bro. I know I said for you were selling candy, bro. I was selling CDs, bro. Like I was selling CDs. I started this rap stuff at age 11, just writing, just trying to get a reaction on the playground so I could get a new girlfriend. Real talk. I said, hey, you drop that hot freestyle at recess? Then you pass that note like, hey, bro, hit that grinding beat.
Yeah, and hey.
Hit that grinding beat. Oh, hey, it could be nobody around you. As soon as you hear that beat,
everybody flocking together.
Well, like pigeons at the beach, boy. You throw a piece of bread up, boy.
But yeah, man, I started. That's what it was, man. Just for attention. Then I like really fell in love with like the art form, being able to express myself differently. I felt like misunderstood as a kid, and I was like, I just want to be in my lane. And plus, I'm colder than you niggas at this shit. So like I was like you can't out rap me. So then it got like, oh, I got to show that. Mm-hmm. Ran into a dude freshman year of high school when I moved to Mesquite. And first, these dudes was trying to like intimidate me. I was like, no, I don't get bullied. You know, no offense to anybody that got bullied. Mm-hmm. But I was like, that's never happened to me. That's not gonna start today. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I know I just got here. You don't know me, but you can get to know me in my hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do that. Well, we started freestyling, and that overcame everything. See how that worked?
It's like, oh, he got bars.
And I ended up being my best friend and my best man at my wedding, videographer, photographer, all that. Shout out to KT.
Hey,
that's how our friendship started.
The legend.
My daughter always like, wait, what? That's my daughter's goddad, and it's like, wait, that's how it started? Like, yep. Your girl, you don't know nothing with that grinding beat. It'll bring enemies together.
Hey, don't let it be in the locker room too. Ooh,
bathroom stall, forget about it. Yo, I'm about to demolish you, bro. You ain't even gonna want them chicken fingers, bro. You're not about to want it, bro. You ain't gonna be able to eat. I'm about to make you feel bad in front of that girl you like.
Good times.
Yeah,
good
man.
Times.
But no, man, started selling those CDs. Got a little distribution deal. They paid for the CDs. We never had to handle that out of pocket. Started getting kicked out of all the malls. We got kicked out of high schools, got kicked out of malls. Then we snuck back in the mall just so we could sell them right out the backpack. So all like real backpack rappers, like that's what that was. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually have that background. And that started this idea. The very first company that I started was 842 Distributions. And that was when I was 16 because I couldn't find a job and all I did was rap. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to, why 842?
THC. Yeah, that was it.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, okay, wait. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. And he was 16 when he dropped
842. And I'm trying to remember how it has something to do with the letters THC, but I'll leave that to the listening public. Let them figure it out. But no, and that was just
get some free. Hey, y'all figure that out. We got some free merch coming your way.
We got free merch for you. I'm not playing. If you figure out why 842 Distributions was named 842 Distributions, I gave you a hint already. Let me know. Email us at minkmentality@gmail.com. minkmentality@gmail.com. And I promise you, bro, we will follow up with you and get you some of that free drip. Yeah, man. No, it's but it starts somewhere, and that stuff typically matures, and then you decide if you want to continue. And then here we are today, still in our own way, figuring things out. We right back there. I could still hear the grinding beat. Now we do it on a podcast because that wasn't a thing back then.
Facts. Still grinding to this day. So yeah, man. So when it's a little bit of a mentality shift with the podcast in the sense of like we want to give you all the inspiration that you can do it. One, because we're doing it, and if we can do it, you can do it. You just gotta put that work into it.
Yeah. Okay. Bars.
Didn't mean to rhyme that, but that came out. It came out smooth.
Another one.
Yeah. So, also, just so y'all can see what we have going on, and
talk about it.
And 3, we in this cannabis industry, and we're here to help. We're here to help them succeed. But even if you're not in the cannabis industry, a lot of this still apply. I can't even talk. Still applies.
Yeah.
So we just want to let you know that we aren't just two guys randomly just talking that talk, like just talking off the top of our head, right?
Yeah.
Like we actually been there. We actually in the grind. We actually leveled up, get right back in the grind, and then level up again and grind it at that level. It don't stop. So
yeah, we got kids to leave this stuff too. So when we go, we want our impact even to extend beyond them. You know, we want to empower like multiple households. That's when, like, when you bring the team and start building the team, it's like, man, I want to change your future. You know,
you want to know some crazy? It's not crazy. What do they call it? A hot take?
Oh yeah, let's go.
I ain't even doing this for my kids, man. I'm not. I can't even, like, I want my kids. Of course, I'm gonna set my kids up for success. Right?
Talk about it.
Financially, whatever I can do.
You're welcome.
But this ain't for them, man. It's for me. It's for me. And I'm not even going to pretend it's like it's for them, because this is stuff that I'm looking to accomplish to help other people, right? Like, I want to be able to give them. I want to be able to give my kids this knowledge. That's the biggest thing. It's like, I want to be able to have the knowledge to give to my kids to be able to fish for a lifetime, versus like, hey, look, you know, you watch and hear like either podcasts or videos, and they're like, yeah, I got my kids set up like this and that, and got this in the trust. You know, we got the life insurance, and you can use your life, take the equity out your life insurance and pay that back over time, and then la. Therefore, you know, during your life, you know, you're your own bank. You're your own bank, and then I got this trust and all. Anyways, that's cool and all, right?
Really cool.
And I'm not discouraging any of that, because I think those are great wealth building strategies. But at the end of the day, they say that the next generation typically loses the wealth that you gave them. If not, 2 generations down, they lose the wealth that you worked your whole life to give them, right? So it's like, okay, well, if that right there, if the probability is high that the next generation or the generation after them is going to burn through everything, then, like, I'm still going to do what I can as a parent to set my kids up, but I'd rather impart wisdom on them from my experiences so they can live the life that they want to live, versus give them what they need, like give them, and not just financially, but like, just, hey, here's everything, it's yours when I'm going, take it and grow it, right? Likelihood of that happening.
Oh, you thought that's what I meant.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're just saying.
I'm just expounding to you. Expounding a little bit more. I'm not interpreting what you were saying.
I got you.
I'm just telling you, like, I'm doing this. I'm doing this for me. Like, it ain't.
It's so your definition says you're not just doing it solely for your kids. Is how I'm hearing it, right? Because here's what they get.
I'm not doing it for my kids. Period.
That's not true. In your journey to acquire what you're going to acquire for yourself, you talked about what they get from it.
Yeah.
So, meaning, it's okay, they may not be the primary reason and your focus.
Right.
Yet they benefit, because maybe you're like saying, I'm not spoon feeding you, but knowledge is powerful. Yeah. So when we say, a lot of people say, I'm giving it all to my kids, like you said, they're talking about a trust. They're talking about my kids can go into an account and pull out this many million and live life off of it. First of all, I don't want to do that either. I don't think that's helpful, because I want them to be stronger and better, than our generation. I want them to be even better, but the impact that you're leaving, that knowledge is extreme. That's a gift.
It is.
The game and the knowledge that you have that you're going to acquire through trying to get it for you, they're going to get it.
But see, that's that's collateral in my opinion. Like, I'm going to give my kids what I can give them.
Okay.
Right? Because they're my kids. Like I love my kids, right? But I'm not doing this for them, is what I'm saying.
I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
So will they or can they benefit from it? Yes. Yes, they can. But when someone's like, what's your reason?
Yeah.
What's your reason for doing this? It's not for my kids. It's not for my family. It's because this is something that I think that I am put on this earth to help other people. Like, I think that it's a God-given vision or God-given ability that I've been given to help. Like, that's why I'm doing it. Like, I think that,
and I did that.
Yeah, it's like I'm here to. The reason that I'm convicted the way I am, and the reason I think the way I am, is what, like, you know, and that's a hypothetical question. Not hypothetical. It's a
rhetorical.
Thank you. It's a rhetorical question, but it's like, why are you built the way you're built? Nobody knows, right? But with what you have, right, the cards that you have in your hand, how you play them things. Well, this is my. I have a specific set of abilities. I don't know what movie it is. What movie is
Taken.
that? Taken, yeah. Well, I'm gonna use these abilities to the best of my ability to help and create that lasting impact that I want to create. But and I want to pass that on. Like, I want to pass that knowledge on to my kids, right? I do want that, but I'm not doing this for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you. I think it's just the way that we define it is kind of different. I actually agree with what you're saying, but I'm a person that says, yes, I'm doing it for my daughter and my future kids. Because like, I've had instances in life, one that were like, dang, where I come from, this would have been nice if it was a little bit, if I started from here versus, I don't know how far down there. It would have been nice. Right? And being a black man in this country, I'll be damned. Like, if I have the opportunity, and this is just my opinion, if I have the opportunity to intentionally give you a leg up, knowing it's probably just going to balance it out. It's probably just going to bring you back up to zero, because we start often, not all of us, but we start with in a negative. We start behind the 8 ball, or however they say it, you know, whatever. Like, we start with under, like, we're already at a deficit, and now you have to build up just to even the playing field. And we don't even really necessarily need to go into that. Y'all know what we're talking about. But because of that, I go, let me be the first person to say, boom, let me give you something. Now, I do really mean knowledge, game, ways to do. That's why I'm saying I agree with what you're saying, but I make that known because that helps me, because I've been in darker places in my life where I don't have a reason to live. There we go. Now it's morbid. But
no, it's just real talk.
I've been there.
Yeah.
And then that girl 10 years ago gave me a reason to live. It wasn't the parties. It wasn't the girl I was dating. Nope, clearly. It wasn't a lot of different things that motivate other people. Because I go, if I can live this life, I do want to impact many. That's the goal, right? And I do want to spread love and really help community grow. That's a big part. It's become that. But I never forgot that when I was going through what I was going through, that's what pulled me out. So
that was your why.
That was my why. And so though my why has now more complex, now I do have I want to help community. I want to help, you know the reasons we got into with Harvest AF and everything else. We want to help people that are lacking the knowledge and give them the things to change their families and them to do what we're trying to do, what we feel we're trying to do for our families.
Yeah.
You know, like, we want to give them that, but, you know, and that's the impact that we leave here.
And see, and that's my kids aren't my why.
And that's fine.
And no, right. And that's just the thing, you know, because I thought it sounds cool to say. But
it also, and I want to point out too that there is a difference. When did you have your first kid?
2 years ago.
How old are you?
I was 30.
31, 30.
Let me see. I gotta think about.
But you're into your 30s.
Yeah, let me see. I was 30, going to be 31 in a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Sometimes that is a difference because of the way we handle life and things like that.
Right.
I think that could be some of the things, but we ain't here to dissect me and you.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody has their reasons, and those things that drive you. Hey man, hang on to them. Whatever your reasons, actually utilize it. Don't use it like it's a cool thing to say. Like you said, some people say I'm doing it for my kids or my family, like it's a cool thing to say.
And it's not the case whatsoever.
And they're not. Their actions don't say I'm doing this for my kids or my family and stuff like that. And to be honest, that I ain't even gonna get into the family situation, but
I think it's like when people ask you your why, it's just like when I'm in a low, like let's say I'm working on something and I'm just like, bro, I'm struggling right now. Like I'm struggling to get going. All right. What's something that will get me going?
Jeezy.
You ain't lying though.
Kick his daughter out the room. Put that Jeezy on.
Hey,
yeah, boy.
That's funny. You ain't lying though.
But he kicking pacifiers out. Get that shit out my.
What do you say? You can't walk a mile in my Air Forces. You can't even walk. Little.
Like, no, that's it. And your daughter ain't got quotables yet.
Yeah.
So
right.
You ain't got no bars. You ain't never said nothing to me that I'm like, facts.
You ain't spitting game, little girl. Yeah, man. It's just like when I look at why I'm here, why I'm grinding so hard.
Yeah.
And what will what will help me push forward. Like, though I love my kids to death, they're not the motivation that's like, get up, go, make this happen. Because it's like one of those things like, I know that I know how hard I work and I know what I've been through. So it's just like, I don't need external forces to tell me, like, other than Jesus. No, I was playing. No, I was playing. But I don't need like other people, because that's just not how my life went. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing about it is, you're authentically being you. What motivates you, what drives you, that's what this is about. So for everybody that's going to get in the comment section and just be like, he ain't no good father. First of all, he don't even care.
I really don't.
I do not care about your opinion. I don't care if you think I'm right. We do not care. It's about transparency, because that's one of the things that we want to promote, man. But we ain't gonna leave it too dark for y'all and whatnot. Is there anything else we really want to leave them with? You know what I'm saying? We really were trying to get that.
Look. Can we pause it real quick? Wait. We recording?
Now we're coming back with your favorite segment, Barbershop Stories with Corey.
Man, let me tell y'all about Thanksgiving, boy. And on social media, everybody be talking about their clapbacks and stuff for Thanksgiving when they see their family. Because especially, I can't speak for any other type of family, but in Black families, there'll be some shade sometimes at Thanksgiving.
You better be ready.
Whether it be you and your parents, you and your cousins, you and your aunts and uncles, that drunk uncle that he just be talking out his ass all the time. Like,
don't get offended.
And so you mentally prepare, like, all right, this is what I'm gonna say. If he say anything, I'm gonna say this, right? That's why you ain't look. You focus on my relationship.
You peg leg mother.
What happened to your third wife, huh? She with Uncle Charlie, ain't she?
Jada Pinkett your ass.
She Jada Pinkett. So like, we go into Thanksgiving, and I'm like, all right, so let me prep for what we have going on, right?
Okay.
So go and take half 25 mgs of I can't remember the brand, but it was what we got from one of our shows, right?
Okay. Word.
Some D9.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right, so at least no matter what, I'm gonna be having a good time during this Thanksgiving.
You heard me.
Got the family with me, got the in-laws following me from behind, headed to where we're hosting or where Thanksgiving is being hosted. And I get a call from my sister. Frantic. I'm talking about like, I'm tired of this. Like just going in, right? Like, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And it begins. And so as we're driving and she's just going in, you know, she got into some tit for tat with my dad, and she's just like, she just pissed off, right? And so we're
No, you good.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so, you know, she's just going in and she's crying and she's asking for advice. Now, my ass, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm like, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. And my wife was like, no. Look.
Hey, give him that work.
My wife was like, no, just go for some air, drive around, take a second, calm down. Once you calm down, you know, come back, we'll be there, and there'll be a whole bunch of other people there, and la. Look, I'm at a stage in my life, it's like, look, you grown, I'm not, how you feel is how you feel. That's not going to dictate how I feel, for the most part, right? So, like, you know, your beefs are my beefs. I got a whole family with me. I'm not channeling your energy into this Thanksgiving. That's your energy.
Dang, that's a whole nother topic to go down right there.
Yeah, it is. But that's just how I live my life, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you gonna feel that way? Hey, if you feel like you need to go home, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I respect you. Like, no respect lost. I ain't mad at you. If you gotta go home, go home. But at the same time, you know, it may not have been the best. I don't know. To each his own. Y'all let me know what y'all would have done in this scenario.
Drop some comments down below what you would have done.
But anyway, so we keep going. So we get there, she ain't there, and I walk in the house, and it's gospel music blaring. I'm talking about blasting, like, praise is all I need. I'm talking about, like, on let's say 100 is the top volume. That thing was like at a 92 walking in, right? So now I got my in-laws with me. I got two generations, right? So I got my wife's mom and her mom with me, right? And, you know, I think this is their first Black Thanksgiving. Right? So they walk in, and I'm talking about praise is all I need. It's blaring. They got the surround sound in the, like, you know, they have it installed in the roof and stuff. so you, like, the whole house, right?
You feeling that Holy Spirit.
I said, okay, all right. So first off, this got to be turned down. Nobody, like, my mom and dad were in their room, right? And I'm like, all right, I got to turn this down because this is kind of awkward. First off, it's like, if you're going to have music playing in the background, you gotta be there. Like, as a host, welcome to, so, you know, y'all take a seat, relax, kick your feet off. It's the ambiance, right?
So it's helping to set the vibe.
Yeah. When you ain't got no one helping setting the vibe, and it's just like,
it was just blaring.
Yeah.
Your parents were in the room. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, let's throw on some Blippy. I got toddlers, y'all. Let's throw on some Blippy real quick, turn the volume down.
Wow.
And let's see, let's figure something out, right? And so I'm sitting in there trying to make this seem normal. Yeah, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like every Christmas, Black families, like you got to walk in or every Thanksgiving, because
Wait. I got to ask. I don't want to get you off track.
Okay.
You were explaining.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, thank God.
No, I didn't do that.
I said, because wait a minute.
They gonna go to another Black Thanksgiving and they're like, it wasn't nothing like that.
Do you guys have praise is all I need?
Like that's a traditional Thanksgiving song, right? Praise is all I need.
Not the Miami bass version.
So anyway, so my sister comes back, and then my sister, my mom, and my wife they go into a room and they're hashing it all out and stuff. And I'm like, bruh, y'all really messing the vibe up right now. I'm trying to pretend. I was like, this is really awkward, but I'm feeling good right now. So so this is going to have to play out how it plays out, y'all. Like I feel too good to be embarrassed the way I should be embarrassed.
Straight up.
And I'm sure my wife was secondhand embarrassed because she's like, dang. But anyways, so everybody comes. Thanksgiving pans out, right?
Okay.
Like sister comes out and she's conversing with different people. Oh. And then, so this was hilarious to me. It was internally hilarious, but I couldn't laugh out loud because I didn't want to offend nobody. When you have, it's like, you got that cousin missing their two front teeth, right?
Oh Lord.
And for as long as you've known them, they ain't had two front teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they show up and they got a full set of teeth. And they ain't tell nobody. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Coming in all excited and like, yeah, like, and now Uncle Charlie, you ain't give no disclaimer. You show up with your two fresh teeth, like, and we all have to. We all have to pretend like
this is normal.
This was normal. like we saw you 2 months ago.
Toothless.
Toothless.
With an F.
Toothless. Like we saw you, and now you show up. And not only were you missing two teeth, you were bald. And you got
that Tory Lanez implant,
and you got a whole hairline with hair.
Hey, respect that man. Glow up.
And you walk in. No explanation. I mean, not saying you gotta explain, like, but come on, like,
ain't I fresh though?
like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, right?
Ain't I? Hey,
acknowledge something like, hey. Man, look, I work hard for this or something like that, right? Now you walk in, two new teeth and hair.
Oh my God.
And so, I'm having my wife didn't even recognize the person.
Hey, how you doing?
Like my wife is having full-on conversations not knowing who she's talking to. And I was talking to my sister, like, I said, I know good and dang well he didn't just walk up in here like everything's the same. Like, I didn't see you recently and your whole tongue was coming through the front of your mouth. Like, oh my God. So like, it was wild. It was funny because, again, you can't laugh out loud in person, right? Everybody that recognizes what happened internally is like, bruh. But in the moment, you're like, hey, how you doing? doing, family? How you? Yeah. And the next day, I was like, babe, why so-and-so show up like nothing happened? She's like, what you talking about?
They weren't there.
She's like, what you talking about? I was like, so-and-so. That so-and-so? Like, that wasn't that person. Yeah, that was that person. No. Pull up Facebook. This is what so-and-so used to look like. You see this?
Got that before and after on there.
You see them resemble? Oh.
Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot.
Yeah, so that was wild. That was wild. That was very interesting, just how that played out, right? But on my drive over here, I was thinking about it. Look, I told you I'd be thinking about a lot on this drive over here.
Yeah.
I was like, what would have, like, that whole incident with my sister?
Yeah.
Like, man, if they would have just had some THC in their system, man. Bro. Like, even
in your system.
Even after it happened, if they would have just like, all right, let me take some of this medicine real quick. Mm-hmm. Let me calm down. Let me be able to get outside of my walls, right? Mm-hmm. Let me get outside of these barriers that are right here that are confining me emotionally, where I can, all right, so I can walk past that and then be like, you know what? I can't deal with this.
It wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't even that. Or if it was disrespectful, like if she deemed something that happened disrespectful, then it's like, okay, well, we can talk about this now. I don't appreciate you doing X, Y, and Z because X, Y, and Z. I don't care if this is your house or not. As adults or as whatever, there should be that mutual respect there, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why I really love cannabis. This is why I love the plant, because it gives you that ability to, whatever barriers there is. Let's say you have a short temper. Let's say you have anxiety. Let's say you have you're an introvert. You don't like being in any type of social settings. You're afraid. Right. You're afraid that you're gonna look a certain. Hey, I ain't have 2 teeth and no hair. But look, I popped me this edible. I don't care. Why? Because I feel good. I know I look good. That's all that matters, right? That plant is so powerful. So I think that especially if the individuals involved had some of that medicine in their system, not saying like they need to be like high or they can't function or nothing like that. No. I'm not saying anything like that. It could have just been CBD. It could have just been some CBD that helps them just chill out and relax. Yeah. And then you're like, you know what, man, I'm sorry for saying what I said. I'm sorry for treating you like, it allows you, if you're the transgressor, right? It allows you to be like, hey, you know what? I was wrong. Mm-hmm. And I apologize. Yeah. And that pride and ego, it supersedes that. And then everybody's good. But
that's the beauty. That's the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's the most beautiful thing about cannabis is you get rid of a lot of those BS moments.
Exactly.
A lot of that just unnecessary. Like, ain't nobody about to do nothing they don't have to do. Look,
someone send negative shots your way. That endocannabinoid system catches that bullet and it just sticks there. Does it penetrate the soul? You didn't know the endocannabinoid system did that, did you? Right? It catches that bullet and you like, nah, I can get through this. That ain't nothing. We're gonna still address it, right? Maybe at a different time though.
Just maybe in a different way.
And that's where again, I Robert Head, you've seen us talk to Robert Head a few times with Hemp for Victory.
Yeah, shout out to Robert.
One thing that he says that really resonated with me, and I fully understand and I fully support, it's like, it allowed me to be the man of my family again. He said,
that's real.
With alcohol and all that stuff, he was saying that it took him away from, he was just angry all the time. And then he took some of that medicine.
Come on.
And now he's happy. Like, he's pleasant to be around. The family wants to be around him. And it helps him day to day get, like, to experience life to the fullest.
Yeah.
Not just, again, it's not just being high. It helps me be a better me.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps us we be a better we, right? And so I say all that to say, to wrap it all up with a Christmas bow coming up.
Come on,
right? If you can't, use the plant.
And that was another barbershop story with Corey. Not necessarily happening in a barbershop. However, it's definitely something you would talk about with your barber, your therapist. We just got some barbershop style therapy right here on the Cannabruhz podcast, man.
Bow.
Yo, before we get out of here, man, you got to give them that rundown. I'm going to go ahead and start. So if you are looking for that holiday drip, you're trying to make sure that you got it on right. Man, look, I'm going to tell you what to do. Carter, y'all ain't in the room, so y'all can't see this. Carter, can you open that right door over there? Okay. Look, when you got that right drip in your closet, y'all can't even see it. But if you were to go to MakeMentalityMerch.com, you can get some of that same drip. I'm talking about that standing on Make Business hoodie. Yeah, I got that one in saying, yeah, it's like that. Yeah, we talking about that beanie, man, that right now until December 2nd. Let me see when you're going to get this. Oh, it might be already gone. But we definitely should have some more left. You could get that signature Make Mentality beanie in so many different colors, man. We got Cannabruhz sweatshirts. We got Behind Me Comes the Culture tees, man. We're doing it crazy, man. But if you need something to make sure that you're not looking raggedy, like you got missing teeth on Thanksgiving.
With no hair.
Mm-hmm. If you want to look fresh, like you got a fresh lace front, and them big little scrappies in your mouth. If you want to look like that, look right, go ahead and get you some of that Make Mentality, man. It's for the people that realize that it starts with the right mindset. It's all about the mentality. It's all about walking to those doors of opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? Going into those doors of opportunity, all right? And handling your business with the ferocity of the Make, right? And then when you leave that door, whether you fail or succeed, you went through it. You go through it, you put it behind you, and you move forward. Always forward. It's Make Mentality, baby. So if you need that, go and get that, man. We got some great deals right now for the holidays, getting y'all right, and tons of variety. So go ahead and get yours. What else we got going on, Corey?
Man, we got the Seed to Success method going on.
Talk about it.
So pretty much what we're doing, man, is we're helping businesses succeed. So based off where you're at, man, we're able to help you get the funding that you need for your business, whether through a business line of credit and or a business term loan. And you can use that funding along with us to budget that funding, get a business plan to help utilize that funding the right way.
Let's go.
And then you have access to us and all of our strategic partners. It's a huge value there.
Absolutely.
And we'll help you on the tax, bookkeeping, all that stuff. Yeah, it's a lot going on. So make sure you hit us up for that Seed to Success method. If you need business funding, which most businesses do, especially if you've been getting out the mud,
yes, sir,
doing it yourself, you've been grinding your whole life, making your own money, stacking your own paper, you understand that one slip up could be it.
Yeah.
You got a dream of starting a business, but you need enough money for that product.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say it's dresses.
Okay.
Right. You want to get some dresses. Right.
Okay.
Well, you gotta find the samples for the dresses, all that stuff. All that costs money.
Yeah.
Right.
Source the materials.
You gotta source the materials. You gotta figure out the design. You gotta figure out all that stuff. Marketing costs. So as soon as you get that product, you're like, okay, this is the product I want. Great. Now I gotta get it out to people.
Yeah.
Right. All that costs money. And if the design doesn't look how you want it to look, and you already paid for shipping and everything, and you gotta revamp that design,
more cost.
That's more cost, right? Jeez. And you didn't anticipate that, did you?
Nope.
Well, if you didn't anticipate that, then that can mess up your whole plan.
For real.
But you get some business funding, right? You get $50,000 to your business, $60,000, $150,000, depending on what level you're trying to do it at. And you use that money, what can you do with $150,000 for your business? Shoot. No, let's bring it down. Let's take it down. What can you do if you just got an extra $15,000 for your business.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
Yeah.
Can you turn 15 into 150? Can you turn 50 into 500?
Yeah.
You know, and you don't got to 10X it like that. You know, that's just my mentality. I got penthouse thoughts.
Yeah.
Right. So, but you don't got to think that high.
Yeah.
But can you use that money? Can you use those funds? Can you use that seed capital to get you to the success where you want to be?
Yeah.
So yeah, hit us up.
How?
Seed to Success.
Mm-hmm. Go to get that Seed to Success method, the S2Smethod.com.
The S2Smethod.com.
Again.
S2Smethod.com.
Again.
S2Smethod.com.
Another one.
S2S.com. Oh, S2Smethod.com.
For sure.
And you hit us up and we'll get you taken care of. Again, S2Smethod.com. We'll
Yes,
get you
sir.
squared away. You can get your pre-qualification there. And if you can't figure out how to spell S2Smethod.com, you can hit us up, harvestaf.net.
Come on.
You can hit us at admin@harvestaf.com.
Mm-hmm.
Or just look up Corey Millsap or Jarrell Duncan.
Yeah.
You'll find us.
There you go. Man, and just like that, man, we appreciate y'all checking us out, taking the time to listen on your daily drive or
Yes,
while
sir.
you're cleaning up the crib or you just rolling up a fatty. We appreciate you tuning in to the Cannabruhz podcast. Again, I am Jarrell.
And I'm Corey.
And we are
The Cannabruhz.
Y'all be safe for the holiday, man, and stay high and fly. We out.